Hello, everybody. This is me, Gibbon. We're going to talk about Paidalajin, the ancient techniques for self-healing that are brought to us by Master Hong Chi in his book for natural uh, healing yourself. So, about the muscle pain. We slap our muscles, we stretch our muscles, and the pain disappears. It's so simple. Uh, Actually, the fastest way uh, you can heal your muscle pain is, for me, Paidalajin. Never saw anything to have that quick relief, you see. I felt it so many times. I'm also a massage therapist, as you know, and my massages are kind of painful. But my friends from breakdancing community, they're coming to me and they're prepared for experiencing a lot of pain, but decreasing the pain after leaving my my practice. You see, uh, there was this guy, our champion in breakdancing, with huge pain between the shoulder blade and the spinal cord. Rhomboideus and longissimus muscles are located there. Also, many more, intercostalis and other names that sounds like spell from the movie and the book Harry Potter. So what I did was uh, eliminating the pain in 1 hour. So this is usually something that will disappear in weeks, that kind of pain, that kind of injury. But with Paida, only with slapping, it uh, disappeared. This guy wasn't able to make one push-up when he went to my place, and after leaving he was doing push-ups immediately. He woke up, I mean stand up with the push-up from the massage table. So this is how strong is Paidalajin for muscle pain. And we actually talk about Paida, the slapping. That's why I'm using this, because after this video I'm going to apply some Paida on myself. Why? Because I have muscle pain because of too much, because of excessive dancing, excessive exercising. I'm a break dancer. We did this crazy street show on the streets of Sofia, and we had a very good time, earned some money. But in the same time, when I got home, I felt uh, very rusty. And the next day, I woke up full with muscle pain all over my body. And I didn't panic. I just know that with Paida, this thing will disappear. And because my body was fully covered with pain after this uh, street show, I started one by one. And in my previous video, you probably saw me because one of the parts that was with the biggest pain was on my around my spine, the long muscles, and I did some Paida with sorry, with the rope. Yeah, with the rope. So I slapped my back with the rope, like that, like whippy. And today I'll cover the other part that is that was more painful. It's still painful, and it is front part of the hips. So today I'm gonna slap my hips and the pain will disappear. I'm pretty sure about that. What happened with my with the pain around my spine? It disappeared, of course. um, it is so simple for me right now to dealing with muscle pain. I just know that I need some patience, because it cannot disappear in 5 minutes if you experience severe muscle pain, but in 30 minutes it disappears. let's see. Um, what I did was whipping, slapping my back with this rope, and after 30 minutes, the pain disappears. In the video, I slapped myself only for around 9 minutes, but after this, I did it a lot, and I did it on different levels on my spinal cord, and I focusing only on one spot, one level, slapping there, and then moving down or up, depends on where I've already covered with Paida. The spine is the hardest part of the body to slap, but other parts, let's say you have shoulder pain, you can just slap the shoulder for 30 minutes and the pain will disappear or decrease tremendously. Same thing, if you did a lot of push-ups, you have pain here, you can eliminate it by slapping here. But of course, this is the chest. You have internal organs in this area, so you must apply lighter slaps on the chest, on the abdomen, because of the internal organs behind that area. But if you slap somewhere on the limbs, you can slap super hard. Neck, man, my neck, I know how to deal with it right now, because many times I unlocked this old injury of mine that I have on the neck, and many times I've already treated with Paida and nothing worked like that. This can save you a lot of money, guys, a lot of money. When I first decided to solve my problem with the shoulder pain, I first checked a massage center. It is a kinesiotherapist center, in which they have this machine called Marite, which is matrix rhythm therapy, which vibrates with a frequency that detoxifies the cells. I love this technology. Huge fan. It's too expensive for me. I cannot buy it. It's very professional. But anyways, I go, and when they told me how much it will cost, I just turned around. In that time, I had like $300 per month. I was a student in veterinary school, and they wanted to take from me for 10 treatments that price. It meant that I don't have enough money to eat if I if I undergo this procedure, because it's 10 days in a row. The other thing that I tried was acupuncture. The acupuncture was again around $300, and it took again like 10 days. But with Paida, you can eliminate the pain quicker and cheaper, because it can even cost $0, because if it is on shoulder, probably it's good for you to search in Amazon for some Paida slappers, for some Paida 2, because it's kind of uncomfortable. But if it's somewhere on the legs, you can slap with your hands. If it's somewhere like here on the hands, on the arms, you can slap with your hand. It is even better than the slapper, and the effect is truly amazing. It can decrease the pain in no time. Some people think that slapping 30 or 40 minutes, it's way too much. But if you think about it more, you will realize that the alternative is to go to massage therapist, kinesiotherapist, and undergo 7, 10, 12 procedures, and all of them will be around 1 hour, maybe 40 minutes, I don't know. And you will pay for every of them, and you will drive your car to this place. On the way you go, on the way you go and the back, you see, and the other way, and you spend way more time than this. Of course, if the injury is chronic, you must uh, you must slap a lot more, maybe like 10 times for 30 minutes. Uh, but if it is chronic and you go to some professional, it will take even more, you see, because the chronic injuries are very hard to for the kinesiologist, massage therapist. I'm a massage therapist, and I know that chronic injuries are the worst, because every time someone goes to your practice room with chronic injury somewhere, you elevate the pain, the guy is happy, then he came back, you elevate it again, and he realizes that he comes again and again, and he receives only decreasing of the pain, but not healing the pain, healing the injury. And in some point of the time, this patient stops visiting you. And I know that with Paidalajin, you can do it by yourself, you can do it better. And just slapping, if it's really chronic injury, it will took some series of slapping, but in my opinion, it will have a lot better benefit by slapping than going to some place, losing your money and losing your time just for decreasing the pain. And right now, we have a question. Kevin Tang, hi, have you experience with tight muscles? Tight, you mean stiff muscles, like not flexible muscles? Sorry, I'll just, or these tight muscles, you mean, yes. Depends on what is the, I have experience with me, with some friends that I'm teaching in Paidalajin and in yoga. And what I can say, like, summary is that if you not only have tight muscles, but you feel your muscles tight, is the real problem. Like, if you are just not flexible guy, your muscles are tight and stiff, but you feel comfortable, it's the real problem. And with Paidalajin, it's very easy to achieve comforting of the posture, and not feeling as a tight person, as a stiff person. But if you ask me of increasing the flexibility, uh, Paidalajin is not the best tool to do that. Of course, if you relax your muscles with Paida, you feel more flexible. After Lajin, you became little by little increase your flexibility, but to become really flexible, like doing splits, doing bending a lot, having this other stretch that is with the back like this. I don't think that if you look at if your goal is flexibility, Paidalajin is the best thing. In my opinion, it's not. But one thing I can say for sure, that Paidalajin is the safest way to feel your muscles in right position, and feel them like flexible. You feel them soft, the pain decreases, The process is smooth. It starts with some healing crisis. Some pain can increase for, if it's very chronic, it can increase for 2 3 weeks. But this is the worst thing that can happen. At least in my opinion was like that, and with my students is like that. And that's all. Then the process became very smooth. The injuries decrease. It's very good way. Me and my girlfriend are both professional dancers, and my girlfriend, when she realized the effect of of the lajin, of the stretching on the bench, she stopped other stretches that she used to do, because lajin has not only effect on comforting the body, but decreasing the injuries when you go to the to practice session, like to dance or go to the gym, sports, or whatever you do. This is my opinion. Many people are looking at themselves, at their stiffness, and they want, if they stretch, to look at, just like in the pictures, when the yoga books, you see there is some flexible guy showing the postures, or some sexy chick, like ex gymnast, is showing the some yoga postures, asanas. Same thing is actually with pictures of login benches online. Most of the people you can see on the commercials, like if someone sells a bench, and on the commercial is this flexible woman who stretches. She's in perfect shape, very flexible. Um, it's like she just exit the artistic gymnastic session, you see. But actually the problem is not how flexible you are, but what is happening inside your body, inside your muscles, inside your joints, if the pain um, is moving free, or if it's blocked. You can have healthy ligaments, healthy muscles, and healthy joints, and be stiff in the same time. I mean, visually stiff, but your tissues to be okay. But I have no experience of improving the flexibility of someone. Of someone grown person. I have a history of improving the flexibility of my students, breakdancing students, because they are kids and their age is like from 5 to 13, and this is totally different age. And in that age, I mean till 10 years old, you can stretch these kids, and they will become way more flexible, but for them is non-damaging. If a grown man wants to improve his flexibility, he wants to look in different way than it looks like right now when stretching, it's dangerous, in my opinion, to focus on how you look. uh, it's it's really dangerous. I've been there, done that, and nothing good happened with me. Even if I was getting more flexible, it didn't help me for nothing else, and it damaged me. This is my opinion. It's not like it. I answered very wide to your question, but thanks for your question. I really enjoy explaining this, because it's, in my opinion, very important. Because many guys with premature ejaculation, because I have many people in this channel for premature ejaculation, and many guys with premature ejaculation are focusing on how they look when they got on the table, and they are asking me one question that I dislike the most. What? Because I am too too stiff and tight to stretch on the bench. I cannot straighten my top leg. Um, can you recommend me some stretches to improve my flexibility to be able to stretch on the bench? This question is totally non-Paidalajin question. It's not absolutely in all I'm teaching, and Master Shao teaches, and my friend Kamen Philippus we are teaching all this Paidalajin understanding of the body. We care of how the energy flows, and we are staying in Lajin position. We are not stretching separately every joint, because Lajin opens the body and the energy flows. The energy heals the body, not the flexibility. Because for many Europeans, I can look like a flexible guy. Sorry about the light. But in the same time, I used to have a lot of blockages. And when I start to stretch and I was stretching like every day when I go to practice, you see, I was familiar with stretching. I was familiar with yoga, but didn't help me for premature ejaculation. It doesn't matter that I'm flexible. It doesn't matter that I was also able to do splits. I crossed my legs in a lotus pose. You see, I am flexible European, Western man, but I was still blocked. Yes, this is what I wanted to say, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's time for me to have a good lunch and start to slap my hips. Thank you for your watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.